Hey everyone, welcome to my end of September 2019 horoscope psychic tarot reading. If you would like your own personal reading from me, I am available for readings today and whenever you're watching this video, I'm here for you. Call me or text me at 703-791-9162 or just check out my website, Lamarr Townsend Tarot.com, and purchase your reading directly from there. Within 24 hours, I'll send you an email confirmation letting you know that I received your payment, and then we'll get your reading done within 1 to 3 days or the same day. All right. So this reading is for the end of September 2019. We have 5 days left in September, you all. And I thought I would do a transitional reading as we transition from the end of September into October. For many of us, as we transition from summer into fall, all right, as we transition from Virgo season to Libra season, and also we're going into Scorpio season soon. So there's a lot of transitions going on. So I thought I would just do this reading for us all. This reading is not zodiac sign specific. This reading is not gender specific. So please do not ask, when did he do Scorpio? When did he do Pisces? Because I didn't. Love you all. Let's get right into the reading. Make sure you like the video, comment, share with your friends and family, and also hit the bell next to the subscribe button. And my social media links are in the description box below. Hi, Brittany. Brittany's, how are you? I'm doing this video live, by the way, so let's get into it. What's in store for those watching this video, for those connected to Spirit, for those subscribed to this YouTube channel for the end of September 2019? From September 25th until September 20th, what is in store for those who will see this video? Remember, if you want a personal reading, I'm available. My website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, should be in the comment section. The link should also be in the description box as well to my website. End of September for all signs. Let's see what's going to go down, y'all. End of September 2018. We have the World card here in the past position. So this is a good sign. This could be us, ending September on a good note, feeling like we've done a lot, we've learned a lot, all right, we've gained a lot, maybe, and we've incorporated the lessons moving forward. So this is a good energy here to show up in the past position. Could also, once again, deal with karma, could deal with an ending of karmic cycles, but I get the Ten of Swords here in the present position. So I'm wondering if there's something about worries of messing up, fears of messing up, being on the wrong path. Did I make the wrong decision? For some of you, you could be dealing with a lot of things being thrown at you at once. For some of you, there could be you could be dealing with a lot of people talking about you and not being able to control the narrative. But there's something here about, once again, learning the lessons you've learned here in the past and incorporating them into the present and the future. Irregardless of what your situation is, there is something out of your control, I feel, here with the Ten of Swords coming up in the present position. And it is definitely maybe triggering you a bit. Let's see what this trigger could be or could relate to. Ten of Wands, so it definitely is something where you may have to strategize, you may have to come up with a plan, and there may be a deadline with this, whether this is an actual deadline or this is a deadline you placed on yourself in some way, shape, or form. So first of all, I want to say, if you are dealing with anything stressful, all right, at this moment, at the end of September 2019, if you are dealing with a situation that's out of your control, release it. Let go. Don't stress yourself out. Don't put too much on your plate already that, it doesn't necessarily need to be there, all right? There will be a solution, but I think you just need to get into the place and space of allowing the solution to come to you, all right? Through spirit, through intuition. Remember, at the beginning of the reading, I said this is for those connected to spirit, connected to, intuition, that kind of energy. So there's a need to listen to your intuition and trust your inner guidance at this time. Seven of Wands, some of you may be focusing on the wrong things at this time. Some of you may be focusing on defending your name, defending your character, or defending someone else's name or character. But this is like a distraction. I feel like anything where you aren't focusing on what's important, especially what's most important by deadline. So, like, if your rent's due on the 1st, hey, Eric, especially what's important by deadline. So, if your rent's due on the 1st and you're maybe struggling to make rent, it's probably not the best idea to be focusing on Facebook drama and drama in the workplace and this and that. You should probably be focusing on meditating, getting into, connection with spirit, trying to figure out how can I make rent. God, like you need to focus on the focus right now, I'm feeling. All right. We're at the last, sprint. We're at the last kind of round of this month. And there's something where there's a deadline, something needs to be wrapped up, and you may be distracting yourself a bit here. All right. But I get the Ten of Cups, you all. I think you may be putting too much pressure on yourself. I think there is something about whatever this deadline is where there's actually an accommodating factor here. So if you don't necessarily meet the deadline, I do feel like people, someone, an entity will be accommodating. They will be understanding, especially if you do the best you can, pay it forward in some way and just kind of show and prove that, you're doing it. You're doing the best you can. I'm paying it off. I'm showing you that I can do this, So I think there's leeway here. So once again, I don't want you to put too much pressure on yourself at this point. All right. Like, of course, put a little pedal on the gas, all right, but not too much, all right. Is this resonating with anyone? I get the King of Swords here. So this is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This could be someone who's very intelligent, mouthy, someone who goes by the rules, definitely, someone in power, possibly. Let's see what crowns him, what energy crowns him. By the way, this is not zodiac sign specific. This is not gender specific. I get the sun. So I think it's through your doing. I think it's through your persistence. I think it's through your show and prove at the end of this month that you are going to open new paths. You're going to open new doors. I feel like people are starting to trust you more. People are starting to trust you more because you are showing and proving. Well, he or she has a history of showing and proving themselves. So there's no reason for me to doubt them at this point. Maybe they're going through a moment, I can't be hard on them for that, you know? So there is something about, a path open for you, all right, a green light. Also something about angels around a lot of you all. So that's a good sign too. I get the 5 of Wands. So this once again could be drama. This could be, it's interesting, we've got the 5 of Wands and we've got the 7 of Wands here and a 10 of Wands. There's been a lot of Wands so far. 7, 5, 10. Definitely cards of conflict, numbers of conflict. There could be conflict around you all. Whether you're involved in conflict or conflicts just around you. Could be affecting your money, could be affecting your work ethic, your well-being in some way when it comes to your foundation, your economic foundation and security. It could just be affecting your morale, at work or something like that. So there could be a need for an energy cleansing as well for some of you. Get some sage, cleanse your home, cleanse your space, all right? Maybe cleanse your work area. I don't know, whatever you have to do to get you in the right space. But there's a lot of stress. I'm feeling a lot of stress for a lot of us at the end of this month. But I get the Wheel of Fortune. So it's a lot of shifting this month. A lot of, okay, I'm going to do this and then this and then this, and then we'll see how that goes. And then tomorrow you do a completely different set of things. It's just like you kind of need to stick to one thing and stick to it. All right. Like, so if your thing is, I'm just going to pray on it, well, you better pray on it from now until September 30th because things are going to change. All right. I definitely feel that energy. I get the Wheel of Fortune here. I do get the Devil. So there is a lot of testing us. There is a lot of, but I get the Strength. So I think you can overcome whatever issues or temptations are coming up here. You know what I'm getting? There's something about prioritizing for you all. Like, maybe you do have the money to pay rent, and it's like, I could either get these shoes, I could either pay this bill, or I could pay rent. You need to prioritize. You need to also put yourself first. All right? Something about prioritize and put yourself first. The rent thing is just an analogy. Maybe for some of you it is rent. But I'm also getting something about love too. So it's like maybe you have been late for work due to your partner and their issues and their stressors, and but your partner's still going through a moment. They still need you. They still need you to be at their doctor's appointment. They still need you to do this and that for them. Maybe it's time to put yourself first and say, you know what? I can only help you as much as I can, but I got to do what I need to do for me. There's definitely something about like too much on your plate. It's okay to say no, y'all. All right. I get the Ace of Pentacles by the end of the month. However, I get the Nine of Cups, so there's worries and fears about moving forward. The Judgment, Six of Cups, Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, Nine of Wands. All right, so with this deadline, I feel like you make it by a hair. You do make the deadline, whatever the deadline is. All right. But then there's something about energies, resources being depleted once the deadline is met. So it's like, don't you meet the deadline, but there's an energy of not getting too comfortable. You're still gonna have to hustle. You're still gonna have to, do what you need to do to get things done. The next deadline done. So there's something about not getting comfortable. I feel like there's something about the end of the month where a lot of us are just tired. A lot of us have just gone through it this month, and we're like, Spirit, please, like, can I just have a rest day? Can I please just have a moment to myself? But Spirit is like, nope, nope, nope. You've got to get this done and this done and this done. So we've just got to first of all keep moving forward. We have to believe in and trust in that things are going to work out the way that we want them to. That we are going to meet any deadlines that we need to meet. All right, at the end of the month. Because I do see you meeting them, but then I see stress and worry after meeting the deadline. But I think you're going to come up with a plan, all right? I get the Three of Pentacles, coming up with a plan by October, early October. The Empress, which brings you a foundation of stability and security here. So I feel like October is going to be a much more smooth month, but there's something I'm feeling for a lot of you about a deadline at the end of this month. You're going to meet it, all right? Let's just get some further clarity. Let's do another clarification spread real quick. A lot of stress and back and forth in our minds. Like, I'm definitely resonating with this spread so far. So this is a general reading for everyone. This is not zodiac sign specific. This is not gender specific. This is for those who resonate with this energy, those who are connected to spirit, those who are watching this video, those who are subscribed to this channel. This is who this is for. So sit back and watch, and if it resonates, then go with it. What further clarity and insight does Spirit have for those watching this reading, for those connected to Spirit, for those subscribed to this channel? What further clarity and insight does Spirit have for us for the end of September, September 25th until September 30th, 2019? Remember, if you want a personal reading, I am available, Lamarr Townsend Tarot.com, or just call me or text me at 703-791-9162. Once again, I get the Hierophant in the past position, kind of like the World card I got in the first spread, which is about lessons, which is about also our inner calling, listening to our inner guide. There's something about August where I feel like you listen to your inner guide then. There's something about August where you listen to your inner guide and it brought you to a place of peace. But now you're at a point once again where you need to listen to your inner guide once again. And you're overcoming that kind of hesitation, the fear of going with your inner gut. I feel. Yeah, I'm feeling that energy with the Three of Swords coming out in the present position. It's like you kind of know what you need to do, but you're going against yourself in some way. Don't go against yourself. Just go with your gut. All right. Also, don't listen to other people and other people's opinions, other people's advice at this time. Do what you feel you need to do. All right. We're at crunch time. We're at the end of the month. All right. Four of Cups, so something once again about rearranging. If I do this and that, then maybe this will happen. There's something about kind of figuring out the algorithm. Could be the algorithm of life, could be the algorithm of making ends meet. I don't know what the algorithm is. I'm just picking up something about algorithm. Picking up the algorithm, trying to figure out what you can do to work smarter and not harder, to get the result that you want without expending too much energy. This is not zodiac sign specific. This is for everyone and anyone. I get the star card here, which tells me that you once again you have what it takes to meet any deadlines. You're smart enough to also come up with a strategy to meet your deadlines. That is foolproof. I feel like you kind of just need to stick to it. It's just the point of sticking to it and not like getting too caught up in distractions. I feel like other people can be a distraction for you right now. All right, so be mindful of that. If they're not your family, if they're not your partner, and even then, all right, if it's not important, maybe call them back later. Let them know you'll get back to it later. All right, you need to do what you need to do for you right now, especially if you have a deadline. All right, at the end of this month. All right, you need to focus. I get the Queen of Swords. So remember, we got the King of Swords earlier. Now we're getting the Queen of Swords. So once again, I'm getting an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's something about communication. If you are having any issues in some way, shape, or form at the end of this month, communicate. All right, communicate that you're having issues. Once again, I do feel like there will be some room for what was the word I used earlier? Hey, Deshaun. Hey, random guy. Hey, Latima. I feel like someone will be accommodating to you. All right. Knight of Pentacles. I get the Death card next to the Knight of Pentacles. What is the Death card facing? Let's see. Death card is facing the Queen of Pentacles. So there is something about the ways that you were doing things in the past. There's something about your day-to-day structure, your day-to-day life that is needing to change in the upcoming few months. I feel like maybe you need to become an early bird, or maybe you will become an early bird, or maybe there's something where you're doing business, you're doing work differently. Maybe you're waking up earlier, or something. There's something about your day-to-day life where you are changing things up to once again maximize things for yourself. I feel like, does this making sense to anyone? Like, I feel like if you have any bad habits, for example, you are becoming aware of them first of all, but you're also doing things to change them slowly but surely. And I feel like within 3 or 4 months, those bad habits, especially when it relates to work, career, because get the Queen of Pentacles, all right, day-to-day life, day-to-day structure, getting the kids to school, waking up for work, getting to work on time. Something about that's changing in the next few months in a positive way. But it's starting at the end of this month. Something about spending money, shopping habits, using your money wisely, allocating your money wisely. I mean, I think the end of the month is going to end on a good note, you all. I'm going to stick to that. But I think there's something about you meet the deadline, you get to the end of the month, you meet, October, and there's something about needing to come up with another strategy, needing to some of you want to get out of a rat race in some way. Some of you are just like tired of the same rigmarole. But you're like really hard workers at the same time. Definitely is something about new opportunities moving into October. But I feel like the end of this month is really kind of just getting by. And if your worries are about getting by, you're going to get by. So don't worry about that. I would just say focus on the focus and don't get distracted. All right. Period. That's all you have to do for the end of this month is focus on the focus and don't get distracted. Is this making sense to anyone out there? Hey, Latima. Did this resonate with anyone? If it resonated, please hit the like button. If it didn't, please exit the building. I don't know. That's what I see for September 2019, you all. At the end of September 2018. A little bit stressful, but I feel like part of that stress is us putting it on ourselves. So be mindful of that. Brittany, yes. Okay, thank you, Brittany, for letting me know that it is resonating with you. Brittany says, I'm trying to create a new way to bring new income. Yes, yes, I'm here for that. Latima says, deleted all my social medias. Okay, starting anew. All right. Getting rid of distractions. I live for that. It's interesting. I actually deleted a social media too the other day, a dating app that was really distracting. So just thought about that. So I love you all. Let's make this end of the month a good month. If you want a reading, contact me, Lamarr Townsend Tarot.com, or you can call me or text me at 703-791-9162. And until the next video, until the next live, be on the lookout for October 1st through 15th readings for all zodiac signs coming up. All right, soon, meeting today probably. And I love you all. Have a great end of the month. Contact me for a reading.